Hey guys, Scott here from Tech Break, here to do a comparison between some fake AirPods and some real AirPods. There's a lot of fakes rolling around in the market today. I want to make sure that if you're buying some online or if you're considering buying some over the internet, that you know what you're getting yourself into. I myself have been a long-time wearer of AirPods. Thought they were goofy at first, but after owning a pair for several years, I absolutely love them. So when I saw some people were buying fake ones online for about 90 bucks, I got curious and wondered if they were any good. So I'm going to do a full comparison between the two. As far as fit goes, the fake AirPods fit fairly similarly to the real AirPods, although I kind of wonder if they're actually going to stay in my ears. They feel a little bit lighter and like they might move around a little bit easier. It might not kind of anchor to my ear the way the real ones do. Do they pass the shake test? Yeah, they do, but I don't know if in the long run they're actually going to stay in my ears really well. All right, so can you spot the fake AirPods? So first of all, the case, mine's a little bit dirty because I've had them for a while. The case actually looks fairly similar. There's a difference here on the bottom where on the fake AirPods, the plug insert just looks a little cheap. If I hold them up side by side, you can see that there is a difference. The one on the top is the fake one, the one on the bottom is the real one. The real ones are on the right. It might be a little bit hard to notice on camera, but in person, the ones on the left actually look really cheap, and when you pull them out, they feel even cheaper. The real ones are on the right, the fake ones are on the left. Cosmetically, they actually look fairly similar. It may be hard to tell as well, but the fake ones have little ridges and they're just not as smooth. You can tell that the manufacturing process isn't as clean. If we look at the other side, same kind of thing. It just doesn't look as clean on the left-hand side as the real ones do on the right-hand side. The little grills where the sound comes out is definitely a little bit cheaper and bulges a little bit on the fake ones, whereas on the real ones it does not. The bottom where you charge them and also where the microphone sits is also different. It's a little bit bigger on the fake ones, and then the little white bars that you see on the charging ports are a little thicker as well, and they're more off-white versus white than the real ones. The letters are also a little bit different. They're a little more clean and crisp on the left, and they're a little thinner, whereas on the right they're a little bolder letters, a little bit different color. Again, just a little less crisp looking. But if you open them up, you can see that the phone recognizes them as AirPods, and if I hit the connect button, it then asks me to hold the button in the back. Whoops. Hold the button on the back of the charging case, which I'm holding, and nothing's happening. Okay, it says now that they're connecting. So definitely some latency in the connection there. But it says they are AirPods, so the iPhone itself thinks they're AirPods. So let's see when I try them on. So I just tried these with music for the first time, and I gotta be honest, they sounded about exactly like I thought they were gonna sound. If these were $15, $12, $17, maybe I could justify getting a pair just to have a wireless headphone. Hey hon, I'm testing the fake AirPods. How do they sound? They sound fine? Do they sound like normal AirPods? Little echo. So just called my wife on the AirPods and she said they weren't awful. They're definitely not as crisp. So should you get these fake AirPods? I don't think so. They're about 90 bucks. They ship from China. They come in some random packaging. They feel cheap, they look cheap, they sound cheap, and they connect poorly, and ultimately are just an inferior product for what you're trying to get. AirPods, there's a reason why AirPods are super expensive. One, they're sold by Apple, but number two, they're a very high quality headphone. So for the difference of what, 40 bucks, I'd go ahead and get the regular AirPods. So there's a link down below to some AirPods so you can get some for yourself. If you have some, let us know what you think. If you're thinking of getting some, feel free to ask some questions down below, and I'm happy to get back to you and answer any questions you have. Thanks and happy listening.